viewers, but I bet this one will.
Oh. I'm
Hmm.
mainly just
Well, it
doing
gets a
this
lot of
just
live. It gets
because.
a lot of people, but I don't know.
I'm mainly doing this like really just because, really, mainly.
If I can't mess around my homemade toilet, I also have a bunch of speakers that I can blow up because I have an amplifier board. I'm just trying to get rid of a bunch of them. I'll show you real quick. These are all the one. The camera's not flipping around. I don't know why. All right, there. I'll just. That's what it looks like. So.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Go outside real quick. It's a pretty wonky setup, but it works fine though.
Yeah.
It has it has a really strong siphon. We can flush a washcloth down it.
Yeah.
I need water though. It should be good. Where is my? Oh, right here. Uh, I have no idea where that went.
Well.
I'm gonna have to use it without the seal. Very leaky.
Yeah. We're gonna be replacing our Granada soon because I dropped a bottle cap down in the tank and it flushed through the rim and now flush is weird. So it's either I take a tank off and have to like. If I do replace it, then I'll most likely keep the tank because it's a pretty nice tank. Yeah.
I wonder who the one person watching this is.
I know they're like just awkwardly staring at what is going on.
Real.
Out of all the homemade toilets I think I made in the past, I think this one is probably the most powerful one. Because the siphon power is so strong it can flush a whole washcloth. And it's probably the size of a bleach container, so
No.
it perfect passes it too.
Oh. Cool. I mean, I've had my fair share of homemade toilets over the years. I haven't posted very many of them, but I had one that was able to flush almost a washcloth in the grocery bag.
I think the biggest one I made I think it's like 8 gallons per flush, but it still fails a washcloth somehow. It was super powerful and I had a real handle on it.
Oh, nice. I had one that was able to use like a lot more than that. I think it was using like maybe 15 gallons of water per flush.
Oh wow.
And it was able to take a washcloth in the grocery bag. I think I still have it on posted. It's the
How big was
Antonio
the trap weight?
Conserver.
Like 1.5 inch. The one I have now is also 1.5 inches. And if you stick your fingers down in the toilet while it's like spinning out, it actually hurt. Whoa. Oh my goodness. It actually hurts, so I'm gonna be having a lot of voice cracks today because I'm a little bit sick. So
Oh.
my parents are thinking about letting me collect. But again, I'm not sure.
Oh, cool.
The first toilet I might get might be a Radcliffe. Well, it looks like one. It's like a new Chateau, I think it's called, from the 70s. Pretty cool.
Yeah. My first ever toilet was a 1997 Elder Savoy.
Oh, cool. I've never seen one of those before, I think. What do you think? What is the rarest toilet that you've ever found in a restroom?
Like, probably that by far has to be that 1929 Watrous Duo Jet.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one on Odin's channel, I think. I forget whose channel it was.
Oh.
Or no, that was the Wolf Yazoo. I'm getting mixed up.
We
Well, the
didn't find
rarest
that in
toilet I
a
think I've ever found, it wasn't functional.
what?
Like from the 1800s. It was in Dundurn.
Oh. But we didn't find the Wolf Yazoo in the restroom, but we found the Watrous Duo Jets in the restroom.
Well, damn. How old was the building? Was it the same age as the toilet? Was it like, I'm guessing it probably was.
It was I think the building was built in like 29. It was at the University of Memphis.
Oh. Well, what's kind of unfortunate is, well, there's two unfortunate things. One of them is my high school. So I think there's a couple Glen Walls in there, and then there's a bunch of these standard Madeiras in there. But what's odd is they're older than the building when it was made, so I'm not sure what they did with those. I think that the original school before that was in its place, and it just said different toilet from the same school. So
We had some stuff happen, I think, with our schools back in the day too, because The original high school for my district, the original one, was built all the way back in 1905, so about 121 years ago.
Wow,
And then I
that's
think
an
they
old
did some
school.
renovations on it and added on some stuff in the 1930s. It's about I think 1934 to 1936. That got completed in 1936, and then sometime in the mid 1960s, they was doing some renovations to the athletic department, and they I guess they got a new gym in 65 along, and because that was, and then also that year the football field was built, which I got my Oxfords from, well, the Oxford from 1965. You may have not seen that on my channel yet, but for those who don't have not seen it yet, you have something rare to expect from my channel in the future. Anyway, so then in about the 1970s, I think one of the first middle schools was built in my district. Then then in the well, not at the time since the district converted over at the time, it branched off, but then in the nine then in the mid 1990s they moved to the building that was built in the 70s, which it was built in 1976, and with it being built in 1976, it originally came with Madeiras and Kingston water guards, which you may have seen on my channel from years prior. And then they added on in 1995 when it became the high school, which had the Stantons and Welcome water guards and Kingston water guards. And later on in 2018, they rebuilt. They built an entirely new high school for my district, which the current school in my district uses. And the 1976 building became a middle school again.
There is pretty rare toilets at I forget what campground it's called, but it's at a campground, but they're really starting to fall. Like, it's a 70s Placidus, and then in the big stall, there's a 65 Placidus, which is pretty cool. And they're both backspud, which is insanely rare. But the issue is the 70s Placidus is actually like bending sideways, because you can tell because the water line is kind of just sideways. And it's falling off the wall, so I don't know if they're gonna replace that soon, but maybe, just maybe, I might be able to take it, hopefully, because that'd be really
Yeah.
cool to have one as in a part of a collection.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I I was lucky enough to be able to get the Gerber Stantons as a part of my collection, which I think is really cool.
Mm.
But with that being said, I have actually been to the historic building in my school district before, and it sadly has one of those like Zern wall mount foot things or whatever, and some new Kohler freshmen. I like the newer Kohler freshmen because they're not bad, and I think that's one of the only designs I don't think has changed in almost 55 years or 56 years or however long it's been out. But I think those are cool. But it had the Zern wall mounts were not that great. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah. I'm gonna be checking the tank to see if we can fit on any other toilet. Because did you also know, most people think that Granada is actually Crane, but it's actually not. It's actually a Home Depot special brand. You know how there's like, you get toilets at, like, for example, Home Depot or something, or Lowe's, and they have like brands you never heard of. Well, that's basically what this is. It's a Home Depot special, which is what makes it rare. There are two versions. One of them was with the blue logo Crane, and then the other one was just green logo Granado, which is the one I have, which is fairly rare. But like, I already seen three of them so far. One in a shoe store, the other one in a Walmart, believe it or not. And I forget where the other one was. I think it was somewhere in Fortinos. So yeah, they're pretty cool, but absolutely god awful performers. If I ever replace one again, I would probably take a tank because it's the only good thing about it.
Yeah.
So, but if I do get this one, I'm probably gonna have to take the line route because it's just disgusting in here, and replace the handle too. Not sure if the handle's original or it's just like some kind of replacement handle, but it's all metal, so it's probably from the mid '90s, maybe. So
Yeah.
this is what it looks like right here. The handle.
Oh,
It's really
I
bad
have one of those
condition.
handles.
You know what it's from?
What?
I'm asking you to know what this handle's from. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Hmm.
It's like just a generic like Everbuilt handle or something.
This tank lid weighs like 25 pounds. I'm not even kidding. It's solid porcelain, except there's an air bubble like that lasts like right here. But then that's about it.
I have one of those handles. It's on my Sanson right now.
The one thing I've been restoring this toilet for a while, but the one thing I can't get off is this right here. It's so annoying right here. I tried everything. I tried chipping it off, but I know it's just gonna crack the base. There's more over here. I think it's just mineral buildup or something. And the bowl's all scratched up from being snaked all to oblivion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a new flapper in. I'm gonna put a 2022 Black Fluidmaster. So find it. Oh my god, I don't even know what kind of monstrosity this is. This is I just found this. So it's like a Reliance handle on a screwdriver.
Oh.
Looks like the metal part was gone, so let's see, this one is from 2009. That one's 2024. But I don't know why. I feel like this one's better.
Oh. If nobody joins in like the next like 10 minutes, you wanna just call it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a Canadian cadet before in America?
Oh, what?
A Canadian cadet in America. You probably don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what
But
you're talking about.
uh,
I don't know.
I've seen, believe it or not, I've seen one when I went to Orlando. But that was when I was like, I forget how old I was, maybe 10 or 11 years old.
Oh.
I can show you the flush.
This is my
See, it passes a
1952
washcloth.
round bowl Santon. And for the people who are
Oh,
watching the
awesome.
stream, I guess you get a sneak peek early view of this. But it is on my high tank,
It
and
looks like perfect
I even
glaze.
have the generic handle. Yeah, I know. But I guess I'll flush this for the people who haven't seen this yet, which is probably a lot of people.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
What?
That's awesome.
I know, it's so cool.
I'm gonna be adding a tank to it soon, but for now I just have to bucket flush it. Just kind of annoying,
Yeah.
but it's whatever. This is it's a thin microfiber cloth. Those regular ones you have. See, and it's about. I don't even know how thin that is. God, that's messed up. But here we go. No, and it failed. And a siphon? No, it does not. It used to take perfect pass, but now it's probably because the bend is kind of getting worse. So we do regular flush now. All right. Okay, here's like just a regular flush. One absolute fail, didn't siphon out. This came out of it though.
Well, I think it's about time. I don't think anyone's gonna really join.
Yeah. All right, well, see you later.
All right.
Bye.